Have you ever pondered the mysteries hidden in the depths of our world's vast lakes? Today, we embark on a journey to uncover one such mystery, a story that has captivated historians and mariners alike. Picture, if you will, a titan of the Great Lakes, the Edmund Fitzgerald. A grand ship, constructed with the might of American industry, and tasked with a vital mission. She was a stalwart vessel, a beacon of progress, and a symbol of human ambition. Yet, her tale is tinged with a melancholy air of mystery. On a fateful November night, the Edmund Fitzgerald vanished in the icy waters of Lake Superior, taking with her the lives of her entire crew. The ship's sudden sinking sparked a flurry of questions that remain unanswered to this day. What caused this maritime titan to meet such a tragic end? Let's dive into the fascinating history of the Edmund Fitzgerald, a ship whose tale continues to captivate us. Every great story begins somewhere. For the Edmund Fitzgerald, it was in the bustling shipyards of Detroit. The air was thick with anticipation, and the clanging of metal echoed through the yard as the construction of the giant ship began. Amidst the post-war economic boom of the mid-20th century, the demand for raw materials was high, and the Great Lakes region was teeming with iron ore ready for transport. The Edmund Fitzgerald was built to answer this call. Commissioned by the Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, this colossal ship was designed to be a titan of industry. Its size was breathtaking. At 730 feet long, it was the largest ship to ever sail the Great Lakes. It was a symbol of American strength and prosperity, a testament to the architectural prowess and industrial might of the era. The ship was built with an air of invincibility, designed to withstand the harshest conditions of the Great Lakes. Its hull was constructed from the toughest steel, its engine the most powerful of its time. The Edmund Fitzgerald was not just a ship, it was a floating fortress, prepared to face the challenges of the wild and unpredictable waters. The ship's purpose was clear. It was to transport vast quantities of iron ore from mines in Minnesota to steel mills in Detroit, Toledo, and other ports around the Great Lakes. It was a critical link in the chain of American industry, a vital cog in the economic machine. In the midst of the Cold War, the ship was seen as a symbol of American resilience and determination. It was named after the chairman of Northwestern Mutual, Edmund Fitzgerald, a man known for his unwavering dedication to the American industrial cause. It was a fitting tribute to a man whose life was dedicated to the prosperity of the nation. And thus, in 1958, the Edmund Fitzgerald was born, ready to take on the Great Lakes. This giant, this symbol of American fortitude, was set to conquer the waters, carrying the hopes and dreams of a nation on its sturdy steel shoulders. With the launch of the ship, a new chapter began in the annals of maritime history. The Edmund Fitzgerald, a titan of the Great Lakes, was set to revolutionize the transportation of iron ore from the mines of Minnesota to the steel mills of the industrial Midwest. Her principal mission was simple, yet vital, to keep the wheels of industry turning efficiently. She charted her course across the expansive, unpredictable waters of the Great Lakes, an aquatic highway that demanded respect from even the most seasoned sailors. On board, a crew of 29 men, each seasoned in the ways of the water, stood ready to guide this mighty ship. At the helm was Captain Ernest M. McSorley, a mariner of great renown, steadfast and unshakable. These men, united by a shared purpose, embarked on a journey of immense responsibility. They navigated the treacherous waters, trusting in their ship, their captain, and each other. Little did they know their voyage was destined for tragedy. On November 10, 1975, the Edmund Fitzgerald embarked on what would be its final journey. As the ship set sail from Superior, Wisconsin, the air was filled with an unspoken unease. The mission was simple: to transport a cargo of iron ore to Detroit, Michigan. Yet the skies held an ominous promise, a brewing storm that would soon turn the Great Lakes into a watery battlefield. The ship was captained by Ernest M. McSorley, a seasoned mariner with a career spanning over 37 years. He had made countless voyages, but none as fateful as this. Alongside him were 28 brave souls, men who trusted their captain and the colossal ship they called home. Little did they know the peril that awaited them. As the Edmund Fitzgerald sailed through the unforgiving waters of Lake Superior, the storm intensified. Gale warnings were issued, but Captain McSorley chose to press on, confident in his ship's ability to withstand the worsening conditions. The last communication from the ship was a radio transmission to another vessel, the Arthur M. Anderson. McSorley reported that the Fitzgerald was holding its own. However, the Edmund Fitzgerald was fighting a losing battle. The ship was battered by waves reaching heights of 35 feet and winds that blew at over 50 miles per hour. The ship's radar failed, leaving the crew blind in a world of crashing waves and blinding snow. The conditions were brutal, merciless, a testament to nature's raw, uncontrolled power. And then, just like that, the Edmund Fitzgerald was no more. The ship disappeared from the radar screens of nearby vessels. Frantic calls for the Fitzgerald went unanswered. The mighty ship, once a symbol of human ingenuity and resilience, was now a ghost, lost in the depths of Lake Superior. The ship's final journey was over, but the echoes of its fateful voyage would resonate for years to come, a chilling reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human endeavors. The sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald left behind a trail of questions. A cloud of mystery enshrouded the catastrophe, and in the wake of the disaster, a wave of investigations ensued. The U.S. Coast Guard and National Transportation Safety Board spearheaded the inquiries, their primary objective being to unearth the root cause behind the sinking. Theories ran rampant. Some speculated that the ship succumbed to the ferocity of the storm, overwhelmed by the towering waves. Others postulated that the ship's cargo hatches failed, allowing water to flood the vessel, causing it to sink. Many believed that the Fitzgerald had struck a shoal, damaging its hull, an assumption supported by the ship's last communication in which the captain mentioned taking on water. Yet, there were also whispers of crew error, faulty navigation, and even structural failure due to the ship's age and the immense pressure it had borne over the years. The investigation wasn't just about determining the cause, there was a desperate need to recover what they could. The ship, the cargo, and most importantly, the remains of the 29 souls who had perished in the tragedy. Despite the perilous conditions of the Great Lakes and the daunting depth at which the ship lay, several attempts were made. Submersibles were dispatched, and divers braved the icy waters, but the Fitzgerald, along with its lost crew, remained elusive, their resting place a watery grave, undisturbed and unreachable. The investigations, though exhaustive, yielded no definitive conclusion. Each theory presented was plausible yet lacked the evidence to transform speculation into fact. The cause of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald, therefore, remains an enigma, a chilling tale of a maritime disaster that defies explanation. Despite numerous theories, the true cause of the Edmund Fitzgerald sinking remains shrouded in mystery. The ship's tail, much like its remains, lies buried in the depths of the Great Lakes, a poignant reminder of the unpredictable nature of the sea, and the perils that those who dare to traverse it face. The Edmund Fitzgerald story didn't end at the bottom of Lake Superior. No, it continued to ripple through the decades, leaving lasting imprints on maritime safety procedures, popular culture, and the collective memory of a nation. The tragic sinking of the Fitzgerald spurred significant changes in the maritime industry. It was a harsh reminder of the power and unpredictability of the Great Lakes, leading to an overhaul of safety regulations. New mandatory weather forecasting and reporting systems were implemented. The designs of vessels were re-evaluated, leading to the construction of ships better equipped to handle such brutal weather conditions. Crew training programs were intensified with a heightened focus on emergency protocol. The Edmund Fitzgerald was not only remembered in the annals of maritime history but also immortalized in song. Gordon Lightfoot's haunting ballad, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, captured the tragedy in a way that resonated with millions. The song, with its melancholy melody and poignant lyrics, became an anthem of remembrance. It ensured that the story of the Fitzgerald, her captain and her crew, would never be forgotten. The legacy of the Edmund Fitzgerald lives on. It is a symbol of the inherent risks that come with navigating the vast and unpredictable waters of our world. It serves as a reminder of the bravery and dedication of those who venture into these waters, whether for commerce, exploration, or simply the love of the sea. The wreck site, now a designated underwater preserve, is a somber monument to those lost. Divers and historians visit it, paying their respects and seeking to understand more about that fateful night. The Fitzgerald story continues to be told, retold, studied, and remembered. As we remember the Edmund Fitzgerald, we are reminded of the power and unpredictability of nature and the bravery of those who navigate her waters. Let this tale serve as a testament to the human spirit, its courage, its resilience, and its unending quest to conquer the unknown.